If your vision of a fish cannery has a certain Depression-era, John Steinbeck-styled grit and sepia hue, well, it is time for an update.
This is the most critical step. Hands down, the most intense thing that we do is making sure that the lid and the body of the can attach in a way that's hermetically sealed.
Welcome to canning in the 21st century. Clean, efficient, and sustainable in a first-of-its-kind facility from the folks at Island Creek Oysters.
These are surf clams.
Canned or tinned fish is a huge market in Europe and could have similar potential in the U.S. So believes Island Creek founder Skip Bennett, who likens it to the rapid growth of the oyster market, which he helped foster.
And I can remember in the beginning selling a couple of thousand oysters in a week, and the wholesalers telling us that that's probably all the market there is, that there was only 5 or 6 restaurants in the city that really had oysters on the menu. And now we sell 300,000 to 400,000 oysters a week.
Island Creek has been selling tinned fish from other manufacturers at their popular Duxbury Raw Bar. They were interested in doing their own canning, and then the pandemic created an opportunity with a state grant designed to produce more shelf-stable food. Island Creek CEO Chris Sherman.
I think everyone here kind of woke up during the pandemic when supply chains were disrupted and said, hey, we need some of this to reduce at home. You know, I don't know that we're ever going to be the contender with Bumblebee or some of the largest seafood companies in the world that are doing canning, but the hope is that this is a way for local people to get good local seafood.
That grant helped build out this New Bedford cannery, where they are canning clams and mussels from partners out of state, as well as surf clams and razor clams from Duxbury. All are canned and pressure cooked and come in chef-curated sauces with suggestions for serving.
Ideally, you know, some of the tins are stuff that we grew on our own farms and put into a tin, and we can say, not only did we grow this, but we tinned it with a recipe, and here you go, put it in your pantry.
You can eat it right out of the can. I did it last night for dinner.
Sherman says another benefit of canned seafood is that you can capture it when it is freshest and most flavorful. For shellfish, that means the fall.
It fattens up. It starts to put away glycogen for the winter hibernation. And that's why people talk about eating oysters in the fall and at Christmas and in the R months, because they're at their absolute peak. They're nice and fatty and sweet. And the only thing they're concentrated on is bulking up. That makes them delicious.
Sherman believes tinned fish will be an easy, pop-open-the-can food option for busy people and families. And he believes it will help democratize seafood.
I think the big thing is making sure that it resonates with a huge cross-section of the population here. You know, I really don't want it to be just something for people who are really passionate about local food or, you know, really big foodies. I'd love for it to be something that families are able to kind of get their hands on and use in Wednesday night dinner with the kids and that type of thing. For years we've sold oysters, fantastic, but most of them get consumed at upscale restaurants. So this is a way for us to kind of bring the good seafood to the people.
We have no idea where the ceiling is, but I suspect it's massive. That tins in the next 10 years will be something that everybody has in their pantry, and I really think that the sky's the limit.
Island Creek hopes to upgrade to an automated canning line as demand increases. And fun historical fact, the whole idea of canning food was conceived by the French Emperor Napoleon, who realized in 1795 that he needed to keep his distant armies well fed. 15 years later, the first canned food, actually back then in glass jars, was heading to the front. Coming up, going old school for a better ride.